Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Welcome to the Monday Night Play-Along Jam, special Valentine's edition. Songs of love, true, unrequited, lost and longed for. All types of love songs in here, and songs of tragic romance. All of those things, we're going to cover them tonight. If you're out on a date, I don't blame you. We might see you tomorrow. If all you who have Valentine's dates, I'm probably talking to you the day after, or sometime during the week, and that's just fine. I got no date tonight. I'm hanging out with you and my guitar here, singing songs. So I'm going to get in tune to start off, and we're going to start with a good old Flat and Scruggs song of lost love, called Crying My Heart Out Over You. And those of you who grew up in the 80s like I did knew the Ricky Skaggs version of this. Ricky Skaggs did so much for bringing these songs out into the public. He had big hits in the 80s with these some of these songs, like this one from Flat and Scruggs, and another song we're going to play tonight called Don't Cheat in Our Hometown from the Stanley Brothers. So you might have heard the Skaggs version. But anyway, this is a good old Flat and Scruggs song. Most of you probably know the drill by now. I just give you a quick coaching of the song, a quick run through, and then I'll play a sample kickoff, and then I'll have you kick off the song, and I'll back you up. I usually take the first break, so it might give you some ideas that you can play off when it comes time for you to take your break. And I will cue you on that. And you are here to play along and play some rhythm, play some lead, play some backup fills, all those things, whatever you feel like you need to work on. I hope you're actually singing along as well, because that's a big part of this style. I know lots of you are singers out there. If you don't consider yourself a singer, give it a try. You're safe at home. So this song, Crying My Heart Out Over You, is in the key of G, and it goes like this. A 1 and 1 and 1 and a 5 and 5 and a 5 back to 1 and a 1 and a 1 and a 4 and a 5 back to 1. Simple, good old song. I'm going to find the click track here to demonstrate the kickoff so you hear the click track in context. I like to put the clicks on the backbeat so they sound like a mandolin chop. It's way more fun for me to play that way than it is for the clicks to be on the downbeat. It helps the music swing a little bit better. That is too fast and too loud. Okay, let's find a good tempo. That's about right. Okay, when I kick off the song, I'm going to count you in this way. I'll demonstrate with myself kicking it off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Something like that. A quick caveat, which I will probably mention several times throughout the evening tonight. Most of the time, I'm opting for the verse, a complete verse for kickoffs and breaks. Oftentimes, if you listen to the recordings of these, it's just a turnaround. It'll just be like going to the 5 chord. This song kicks off straight to the 5 chord. It's a quick little turnaround kickoff. So this resource is for you to practice jamming, to practice playing breaks and working on your leads and all that kind of thing. This is not meant to help you arrange songs. If you're going to perform this song with a band, you got to listen to that early recording, listen to the original recording, listen to other recordings of it that you like, and use those to help you arrange the song if you're playing this with a band. You don't necessarily always play an entire verse, you know what I mean, for the kickoff. But that's what we're going to do right now. So go ahead and get yourself ready and kick us off on Crying My Heart Out Over You in the key of G. A 1, 2, a 1, 2, 3. Off somewhere the music's playing soft and low, and a stranger holds the one I love so. I was blind, I could not see that you meant the world to me, and like a fool I stood and watched you go. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, now they smile for someone new. Ever since you went away, I die a little more each day, for I'm crying my heart out over you. I'll play it. Now each night I climb the stairs into my room. It seems I hear you whisper in the gloom. I miss your picture on the wall and your footsteps in the hall, while I'm crying my heart out over you. Now I'm crying my heart out over you. Those blue eyes, now they smile for someone new. Ever since you went away, I die a little more each day, for I'm crying my heart out over you. Play it. Last chorus. Now I'm crying snuck one in there after your break because I just wanted to do something with tremolo. It's you mandolin players, I hope you got a real passionate tremolo style break in there. And all you fiddle players, I hope you were playing all those weepy tones. Beautiful song. Let's look and make sure the streams are working, and then we'll get right into our second song, Lorena. Now, I got a lot of requests in this week. Thank you all so much for sending those. I failed to write down who sent me what, so you're welcome to give yourself credit on the chat, either on the YouTube or the Facebook. To my pickin' friend who sent this song in, thank you for the request. This is a great song. This is an old kind of Civil War era song. Streams are working, and it's just a lovely song. John Hartford did a cool version of this. That's one of the only versions that I know in our, bluegrass kind of world. Okay, the streams are working, so I'll come check in on you in a moment. Everyone, let me know where you're picking from, what you're picking on, and how you're doing. I'm just double checking. The old Martin has a tuning of its own. Okay. Lorena goes like this. In the key of G, and a 1 and 1 and a 4 and 5 and 5 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and a 4 and 5 and 5 back to 1. 6 minor to the B7, which is the 5 of the 6 minor. Hang on the B7, back to E minor, D and G, da 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 4 and 5 and 5 and a 1. I'll do that one more time with the actual chord names. G, G, and a C, and D, and D, and a G, G, and G, and a C, D, and D, and a G, E minor, B7, 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 E minor, D and G, da 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 C, and a D and D back to G. I like the idea of kicking this off all the way through the form. And I know this might be a brand new song to some of you, so just jam on it if you don't quite have it down yet. But come back and learn this melody, because it's a beautiful melody, and this is a standard of old origins. Let's see what a good tempo would be. That's about right. Okay, so I'll demonstrate the kickoff. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. to your best ability, I know this is probably a fresh song for many of you. Kick us off. You're in a safe space here. Lorena in the key of G. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. By Lorena, the snow is on the ground again. The sun's low down in the sky, Lorena. The frost gleams where the flowers have been, but the heart beats on as warmly now as when the summer days were nigh. Oh, the sun can never dip so low, adown affection's cloudless sky. I've got it. A 100 months have passed, Lorena, since last I held that hand in mine and felt the pulse beat fast, Lorena, though yours beat faster far than mine. 'Twas flowery May when up the hilly slope we climbed to watch the dying of the day and hear the distant church bells chime. Play it. We loved each other then, Lorena, far more than we ever dared to tell. And what we might have been, Lorena, and had but our loving prospered well. But then 'tis past, the years are gone. I'll not call up their shadowy forms. I'll say to them, lost years, sleep on, nor heed life's pelting storms. Why don't you play another one? Go for it. It matters little now, Lorena. The past is in the eternal past. Our heads will soon lie low, Lorena. Life's tide is ebbing oh so fast. Oh, thank God. Of life, this is so small a part. 'Tis dust to dust beneath the sod. But there, up there, 'tis heart to heart. Ah! Lovely song. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It goes on and on. There's like 4 more verses. It's a poem that was set to music. I like that last one. 'Tis dust to dust beneath the sod, but there, up there, 'tis heart to heart. Thought that was a good one to end on. Okay, good song. That was a good long time jamming on that. I'm going to check in and see how everyone's doing. It's warm here in Southern California. It's been unseasonably warm. We've had these Santa Ana conditions, and I'm sweating a little bit. Okay, in YouTube land, hello, James in New Jersey. Hi, Kevin in Indiana, back home in Indiana. Hey, Mike L. Mandolin break didn't have all that Texas El Paso run, but got some tremolo in there. Good. Hey, Big Dan in Wisconsin. Strum machine. Okay. Dave Schmidt. Love that bridge in Lorena. Yeah, it's fun. Fun changes to play over. Hello, E in Indiana. Hey, Rich in Chicago. Thanks for stepping in here, playing your trusty Epiphone Masterbuilt DR400. Awesome. Hey, Alan in Kansas. Hi, Mike. Getting his McReynolds mandolin out. Dave Schmidt. Patty Clayton. Picking. Patty's picking with us. Right on. Hello, Patty. Hello, Sandy DeVera. And Patty is picking from Edgewater, Colorado. Awesome. Thank you all for chiming in on the YouTube. Let's see who's over in the Facebook land. Hello, David Holcamp. Happy Valentine's to you, my friend. Hi, Tommy Buford in Corbin, Kentucky. Playing the guitar. Richard Wally in Evergreen, Colorado. Thank you for playing along. Hi, Jerry in Kuntz, Texas. Thank you. Todd Schmidt, my dad's from Texas, you know, he's from Abilene, so he would send us down to Lockhart when we were on the tour with the band. He said, go to Lockhart and go and get you some barbecue, and we sure did. Todd Schmidt in New Jersey. Colin Burns in England. Hello, Colin. Thank you for playing along with us late at night over there in the UK. Hello, Anita, my good friend Anita in Michigan, here for the rest of the evening. Hi, Bill Farmer, playing on the Chapman stick. I would love to hear that. Hi, Steve Mooney. Hi, John in Buffalo, New York, working on some guitar breaks. Okay. Well, you all keep on chiming in there. I'll check in with you as we move along. Before I Met You, this is one of the handful of good old genuine love songs in the bluegrass canon. You know, a lot of these songs are heartbreak, lost love kind of songs, and this is one of those that you can actually play at the wedding. It's a waltz in G. 1, 1 and 4 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5, 1 and 1 and 4 and 1, 1 and 5 and 1, 4 and 4, 1 and 1, 1 and 1 and 5, 1. So this is an interesting song. I've kind of used this before at workshops to demonstrate the use of the major scale, because it goes straight down a major scale from the third. That bit of the melody is just straight down the scale, starting on the third. 3, 3, 2, 1, 1, 7, 6, 5. So let me demonstrate how I might kick it off. 1, 2, and let me put on the click so you know how that goes. Being a waltz, we're going to set it up to be this sort of waltz time, and it'll be a faster click, 1 click per beat. It's too slow. Something like that. So I'll count 1, 2, 1. I'm going to count like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, just the verse on this one. Okay? So why don't you go ahead and we can go at it's skosh faster than that. This is still very slow. We're in the slow jam, but this is a slow song, so that's appropriate. Okay, kick us off on Before I Met You, just playing through the verse form. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought I had seen pretty girls in my time, but that was before I met you. I never had one that I wanted for mine, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. That was before I met you. I got it. just what you have sown. Darling, I hope that's not true. For once I made plans about living alone, but that was before I met you. I thought I was swinging the world by the tail. I thought I could never be blue. I thought I'd been kissed and I thought I'd been loved. That was before I met you. Yeah, that was before I met you. Okay. The little tag, right? That's the symbol, the cue for a tag. And of course, that's the cue to end the song, since you can't see my feet. Okay. Fun, beautiful, lovely waltz. I was thinking of, and we don't have too many instrumentals tonight because the instrumentals are all kind of non-related subjects. But this is The Gal I Left Behind Me, right? You get it? Okay. We're going to play The Gal I Left Behind Me in the key of C to add, bring it back to the lost love category. So I'll run you through the changes. And a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 4 and 1, 1 and a 5 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 4, 5 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and 1 and 1 and a 5 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 4, 5 and a 1. Da 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 da. 1 and a 5 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 4, 5 and a 1 and a 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and 5 and a 1 and 1 and 4 and a 1, 5 and a 1. It's actually, there's lyrics to this song, and now that I'm singing the melody, I remember that it's, he left the woman to go to war. I think this is a Civil War era story. So this is a love longed for. That would be a more appropriate description of the theme. So we'll go back to our standard 4/4 metronome, and I'm going to kick this one off, and we're going to play it like an instrumental. Back it down a little bit. Okay, so we'll just play it twice through, all right? Me, you, and you might as well tag it at the end. Why not? Okay, The Gal Left Behind Me, instrumental. I'll kick it off. Fun, fun, fun. Good, groovy little number. Okay, next, Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping? A song of lost love, indeed. There's lots of songs about, losing, about the bereaved in bluegrass music. And this is a beautiful one of those songs. I'm going to turn up the tempo a little bit as we move forward here. Okay. Now this one goes like this. We've done this song a lot. It goes like this. Will the one and a four and a one and a five and a one and a four and a one and five and a one. That would be an appropriate kickoff. So however you are feeling it, why don't you go ahead and kick us off here on Will the Roses Bloom Where... we'll come back to Gold Watch and Chain. I'm nearsighted. I just missed that. So let's do Will the Roses Bloom Where She Lies Sleeping, and then we'll come back and get Gold Watch and Chain in there. Okay, key of C, Will the Roses Bloom. Kick us off. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Chorus. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? I've got it. Her lips were like a bunch of roses. Her eyes shone like the starlight sky. Her hair was dark and it was curly. I'll love her till the day I die. Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Play it. Will Will the roses bloom where she lies sleeping? Will the flowers shed their petals there? Will the dewdrops fall upon the roses where my darling sleeps beneath the sand? Beautiful, beautiful song. Okay, sorry we got that out of order. Let's go back and do Gold Watch and Chain. You all are just screaming at me through the screens. We missed one. Well, we got it. How's everyone doing? Let me go see how many people reported that. Hi, Richard Burkett. Hey, I'll see you in Del Mar this week, but shush, it's a secret. It's not a public event. Doing a little gig with Lindsay Lou, my good friend Lindsay Lou, who is absolutely fabulous musician. I'm a huge fan, and we're doing a little gig in Del Mar this Friday. Chantal, happy Valentine's Day from Nova Scotia. Cool. Hi, Dawn. Richard, I do look forward to seeing you as well, my old friend Richard Burkett. Don Butterworth in Powassan, Ontario. Aaron Burns on the fiddle. Nina, you love waltzes. Okay, we'll get some more waltzes in there. Hi, Deb in Durango. Nina is in Las Cruces, New Mexico. Dropcho? I'm not sure how you pronounce that. In Las Cruces, New Mexico. Cool. John in Buffalo. All right. Over on YouTube. James Floyd in Fort Worth, Texas, playing his D18. And Patty Clayton singing from Edgewater, Colorado. I'm nearsighted as heck, you guys, and I don't like wearing my glasses, so it takes me a minute to read all these things. Okay, Gold Watch and Chain. We're going to play it. And it goes like this. Richard Burkett, he is one of the people who taught me how to play bluegrass here in San Diego when we would jam at the San Diego Bluegrass Society get-togethers. And it really takes a village, you know, to raise a bluegrass musician. And Richard was a big part of that village for me when I was in my teens, hanging out with all these folks who knew what they were doing, and I didn't know what I was doing yet. So I try to pass that guidance along to all of you in this little simulation setting, which works so well for the times that we're living in. Okay, Gold Watch and Chain, that's it. So this is a 4-1-5-1 straight through. And a 4, and a 4, and a 1. And a 5, and a 5, and a 1. And a 4, and a 4, and a 1. And a 5, and a 5, and a 1. Okay? So the melody would be... so. However, I like to sort of imitate the Maybelle Carter kickoff, which is slightly different. She does this. So it's mostly melody, but Maybelle found this way to make that work with her Carter scratch, you know, what I call melody strum. So that's how I kick it off, but however you prefer, and whatever instrument you were playing, we're going to be about the same tempo here, and why don't you kick us off here on Gold Watch and Chain in the key of C. And there's no trail offs on this. It goes straight into that 4 chord each time. It's always around that 4-1, 5-1. There's no holdover measures. Okay, here we go. A 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. chain love, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. Oh, I'll pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. I'll play it. Darling, how can I stay here without you? I'll have nothing to cheer my poor heart. This whole world would seem sad, love, without you. Tell me now that we never will part. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain love. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Play it. Take back all of the gifts that you have given. Golden ring and a lock of your hair, and a card with your picture upon it. It's a face that is false, but it's fair. Oh, I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain love, and I'll pawn you my gold wedding ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Fun, beautiful song, and another song about rejection, I think. Don't cheat in our hometown. E. If any of this is hitting too close to home for some of you, I'm sorry, but maybe it'll help you work through whatever heartbreak is in your past, and I don't mean to make light of that. Don't cheat in our hometown. Well, a cheating song. Gotta have a cheating song in there, right? So on this one, it's sort of a long verse, you know? So I'm trying to decide what to do about the kickoff and the verses. I think what we'll do is do an abbreviated kickoff. But let me kind of run you through the song first. And one, and one, and one, one and a four, 5 and 5, 5 and 1, 1 and a 1, 1 and a 4, and 4 and a 1, 5 and a 1. That's the verse. Chorus goes to the floor. And 4 and a 4 and 1 and a 1, 4 and 4 and 1 and a 5, 1 and a 1 and 1 and 1 and 4 and 1 and a 1, 4, sorry, 4 and a 1 and a 5 and a 1. So that'll be the kickoff. Da, 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 That's one of those George Shuffler. I believe it's George Shuffler on the guitar on the Stanley Brothers. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to play up the scale from the 5 to the 1. But that 1 is part of the 4 chord. All right, or down here. I think the higher one sounds better on guitar. But whatever you're playing, do that. And then once we get into the verses, I'm going to let you just, usually these, if we took a break on this song, it would be split, you know, in a bluegrass group. But we're going to play a whole break just to keep it simple and give you a chance to navigate through the entire verse form. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And why don't you just kick us off on 4, 4, and 1, and a 5, and a 1. Okay? And it's going to be slower. Even slower than that. Don't cheat in our hometown. Okay, kick us off up to the 4 chord here on Don't Cheat in Our Hometown. Just a little turnaround to kick off. In the key of E. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Tonight my heart is beating low and my head is bowed. You've been seen with my best friend on the other side of town. I don't mind this waiting, don't mind this running round. But if you're gonna cheat on me, don't cheat in our hometown. How can I look up to my friends and look them in the eye and admit to questions that I know would be nothing but lies? You spend all your pastime making me a clown. So if you're gonna cheat on me, don't cheat in our hometown. I'm gonna play a whole break here. Now there are no secrets in this little country town. Everyone knows everyone for miles and miles around. Your bright eyes and your sweet smile are driving me insane. You think it's smart to break my heart and run down my name. Chorus. How can I stand up to my friends and look them in the eye, admit to questions that I know would be nothing but lies? You spend all your pastime making me a clown. Cheat on me, don't cheat in our hometown. Play a whole verse. idolize. You spend all your pastime making me a clown. So if you're gonna cheat on me, don't cheat in our hometown. And if you're gonna cheat on me, don't cheat in our hometown. Okay. It's, for the Stanley Brothers being such a serious act. I mean, they'd had a couple goofy songs. This song to me is it's a bit of a parody. I think it's to me it's kind of funny. But if they might be totally serious about it. I know, but it's just I don't know. If it hits home, if it hits close to home again, I'm sorry, but I take this in sort of a tongue in cheek with a little bit of humor. Because I think it's kind of a funny lyric. There you go. Good old cheating song. Don't cheat in our hometown. We're going to close out the slow jam with a good old Jimmy Martin number, Ocean of Diamonds. Coming up later, we're doing Hit Parade of Love. And again, I'm really sorry I forgot who requested this one, but you opened up a can of Jimmy Martin that has made its way onto this set list. So thank you for bringing in the Jimmy Martin songs, because we don't really have a ton of Jimmy Martin songs, I've realized, and we can remedy that here on the Monday Jams. And let's just get into it. So Ocean of Diamonds, and we're in the key of F, by the way. I'm capoed 3, playing a D chord. Key of F. Let's see. Ocean of diamonds. Okay. Some people drink 1 and 4, and a 5 and 1, and a 1 and 4, and a 5 and a 1, and 1 and 4. This is the chorus. 4 and 1 to the 5, and 5 1, 1 and 1, 1 and 4, 1, 4 and 5, and 5 and 1. It's one of those fast waltzes, and we'll let you kick it off and do breaks on the whole form of the verse. So it might go. Let's see. Something like that. This fast bluegrass waltz, right? We're not going to play it as fast as the original, but let's keep that tempo up, as it's not necessarily a dance waltz, you know what I mean? How about right there? Go ahead and kick us off in the key of F on Ocean of Diamonds. You're playing a verse form. A 1, 2, 3, 4. is to know that your love will forever be mine. I gave an ocean of diamonds and a world filled with flowers to hold you closely for just a few hours, to hear you whisper softly that you love me too, would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. I got it. I don't drink their champagne and I don't drink their wine. So if you refuse me, my poor heart will pine. I'll be so lonely till the day that I die. And as long as I live, dear, you can still hear me cry. I give an ocean of diamonds and a world filled with flowers to hold you closely for just a few hours, to hear you whisper softly that you love me too, would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. Play. Chorus. I give an ocean of diamonds and a world filled with flowers to hold you closely for just a few hours, to hear you whisper softly that you love me too, would change all the dark clouds to the bluest of blue. I know we're supposed to slow down at the end, but we're playing with a click. And again, these are just opportunities to play, work on your breaks, work on your kickoffs, work on your rhythm, work on your singing. These aren't necessarily how to arrange a song, right? You got to listen to the recordings for that. So a couple notes. We're going to come right back here in 5 minutes as best I can to shut this down and come back for the mid-tempo jam. So come on back and join us. Next week, this is not going to happen as we normally do it. I'm going to be in the studio. I'm producing an album for a good friend here in San Diego, and we're going to be in the studio that day. So I'm contemplating starting a little bit later, like 8:30 Eastern, and doing like an all-in-one jam of like, 90 minutes to 2 hours, and just kind of graduate it all the way through. We won't do like the really fast stuff. Just go from like slow tempo on through like mid and upper mid. Let me know if you think that's a good idea to just, in lieu of taking the Monday off, we could just do an all-in-one jam that kind of starts a little later. So I'm thinking about that, and I'll announce it later in the week. Let me know what you think. And thank you all so much. Happy Valentine's Day. I'll see you in just a few minutes at the mid-tempo jam.